What's going on, boys? Welcome everybody back to another video and another objectives guide, the third or the second player objectives guide of FIFA 22, the third actual objectives guide, because we did one on the early access pack. Now apologies, I'm a little bit late to this. Usually we get this out at 5 AM or 6 AM New Zealand time, and it's currently 10:30 AM. I kind of overslept a little bit. I was absolutely shattered. I wasn't expecting EA to release anything, but we have got a 76 rated ones to watch Kluivert. Now remember, boys, ones to watch do upgrade if they do go ahead. If Nice, the team he's playing for, do go ahead and win 5 out of the next 10 games, he will go ahead and get an upgrade, which is very nice. Now, if you guys are new to these objective videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all of these objectives, give you guys my tips and tricks, and then I'm going to build you guys a squad between maybe 10 and 30, maybe even pushing 40,000 coins that you can use to help get them done. Without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Remember as well, a like does help push the video out to more and more people, and make sure to drop a sub if you're new as well. We are on the road to 8,000 subs. So, first off, we've got score 10 goals using Ligue players in squad battles on at least semi-pro. Now that is easy peasy. It's not in separate matches, so you can just put it on semi-pro and score the 10 in one match. I will also explain how you can get the squad battles wins a lot easier as well, in like 5 minutes when you get to that. Win 5 games in squad battles on at least professional difficulty. You have the option to do it in division rivals as well. You need at least 3 Serie A players and at least 3 Ligue 1 players, Ligue 1 being the French league. So you need at least 3 Serie A, 3 Ligue 1 players, and you have to win 5 squad battles with that one. Assist a goal with a through ball in 4 separate squad battle matches on at least semi-pro, or once again you can do it in rivals. Now a through ball is simply triangle on the PS4 and Y on the Xbox. Double Dutch, you've got score 2 goals per game using Dutch players in 3 separate squad battle matches on professional. So by the looks of it, it's going to take 5 games. You just have to win the 5 games, and obviously you can get the other 3 done whilst you're winning those 5 games. This will only take like 1.5 hours or so, boys. Very, very easy card to get. Let's get into the squad builder. Right, boys, so this is a squad we have come up with. Now, we've gone for a 4-2-4 formation simply because it's very attacking, and with squad battles, it's on professional difficulty, which isn't too hard, so you're going to be wanting to go ultra attacking, and you can get the goals from there. Now, working from the left to the right, we have gone for Kluivert, who you're actually trying to get as ones to watch, so we're actually using him in this team to get himself. Now, left striker, we have gone for Jonathan David, one of the best budget League strikers, 5-star weak foot as well. Now I've got another Dutch boy up front with a Bodu, who has made the move from, I believe, the Eredivisie. He's 3-star skills with a 5-star weak foot, and what a card this looks like, lads. Now going to the right mid spot, it is going to be Stings, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. Now it's not a great card, but he is literally one of the only Dutch League wingers, and the reason we've gone for Dutch is because obviously the score goals with the Dutch players, and as well you will notice we have got the 3 Serie A players and the 3 Ligue players to get that all done. Now in the left centre mid spot, we've gone for a Hatterborn. Now we are playing him off chem because when you look at him, he's actually an alright card. Like, he's got good defending and physical. He's like a solid box to box centre mid. So we are going to be playing him off chem on 6 chemistry at centre mid. Obviously he's originally a right mid, just move him down to centre mid and it's absolutely fine. Once again, he is one of the only Dutch Serie A midfielders slash attackers. Right centre mid, we have gone for Darun as well, who's not a bad card. Yeah, sure, pace isn't great, but he'll definitely do the job for you, especially with the medium high work rates. Now for the defense at left back, we have gone for Haps, who has made his move over to, was it Venezia? I'm probably butchering that, but he's made his move to the Serie A, and actually a really solid card. Left centre back is Luis Felipe paired with Tamori, who's going to be the most expensive out of a lot for sure. I'm pretty sure he's around that 10,000 coin mark, so obviously keep that in mind. You could obviously go lower. You can have any Serie A. He's dropped a little bit to 6k. If you want to spend that extra coins, he'll be an absolute tank, but if you don't really care for it, then you can just buy another Serie A centre back for cheaper. Right back, we've gone for De Lorenzo. Now, you're not left with much options for the Serie A right back. You've got Dumfries, De Lorenzo, and I believe it's Quadrado. Quadrado's too expensive at 20k. Dumfries is out of packs as he is in ones to watch, so we are left with De Lorenzo. Now, in goal, we have just gone for Cragno. He's 6'1", oh sorry, 6 foot, which isn't crazy, but he's got the saves with feet trait, which is absolutely class. Just to remember, boys, we've got the 3 Serie A players in. Actually, we've got more than 3 Serie A players, and we've got got 7. We've got 7 Serie A players in, don't we? And we obviously have the front 4 of Ligue obviously as well, with the 3 Dutch players. So you really want to try score with the Dutch players and all of that good stuff. We'll obviously go over the objectives again shortly. That's the team, boys. This is probably coming in at around 25,000 coins. Now let's get to the tips. So tip number 1, and the tip I always recommend, is to fill your bench out. Simple as that, boys. Fill the bench out with the players in your club. You could use up your loans, but I personally wouldn't. I'd save them for rivals or champs playoffs if you're doing that. For example, I've got Son that I can sub on, Casemiro, Modric, and if you are losing, you can just simply sub them on at halftime. As long as you go into the game with this, you can sub off your Dutch players if you want to, and it will still count. Happy days. Now tip number 2, boys, I'm going to load up Footbin. Now I do have to mention I am not sponsored by Footbin. I have no affiliation with Footbin. I just use this app quite a lot. So I'm going to flick over to the screen for you, boys. Now, Footbin, you can find it on your PC, you can search it up on your phone, on your Samsung phone, it does not matter. As long as you got a working phone that's like basically up to date, then you'll be absolutely fine. So Footbin, what we're going to do is we're going to take in a player, for example. You know what, let's take, who we're going to take from this team is, you know, let's take a Bodu as an example, because he actually looks really good. So, Footbin, what it does is it tells you the price on the PS4, Xbox, and even the PC. So he's only 800 coins on the PS4, 950 on the Xbox, and 1k on the PC. Now the point of this is to prove just with chemistry styles, lads. Chem styles are absolutely huge, and a class thing about Footbin is you can apply different chemistry styles to him. For example, with a basic on, he goes to a 78 rated striker in game. Now we're going to reset this. So straight away, as you can see, he is a 76 rated striker in game, if you can see that. Now, you can experiment with different chem styles. For example, let's chuck a Hunter on him. As you can see, it puts him from 89 pace up to 98. He gets a nice shooting boost as well, and he goes to an 80 rated striker in game. So basically, boys, chemistry styles, you can do it with lots of players. It doesn't have to be a correct chem style, but you just chuck lots of chem styles on your players. For example, Jonathan David. You don't have to go out and buy Hunters because they're like 2,000 coins each, and I know some people are on a budget at this point of a game. But for example, just look at my attacking, I could go for a sniper. That's going to get his shooting and physical up in game, and it will make them significantly better in game. Right, now we're going to show you guys how you can do the squad battles. It's not a glitch, but how you can get the squad battle games a whole lot easier, how you can try and beat that professional difficulty. So, as you can see, EA give you 4 squad battles. Now, I've got my 4. Usually you can refresh it by pressing square, and it will give you the option to reset. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm actually grinding it out at the minute to try and get I'm actually grinding it out to try and get the squad battle rules. I want to try to get Elite 1, so I've got 10 hours left, so I'm not going to grind that out, or reset it, sorry, because it will remove all my players. But basically, you get 4 teams each round. You've got a 1-8-1 team this round, a 1-8-4, which these ones obviously on professional difficulty are going to be a whole lot harder to beat compared to the lower ones. Now we've actually got quite a rough batch, because usually these two you're going to see lots of like 60 rated teams with 30 chem. You'll have no problem at all beating that on professional. Now let's have a look at this squad. So this is supposedly the worst one in the selection. Now it's got little to no chem. It's got some good players. So once this hasn't got great chem, you could probably get away with playing this on professional. But basically, you just keep refreshing, and EA will usually give you 2 good teams, which you'll see here, 1 average team, and then 1 really poor team. This set is a little bit of a bad example because obviously lots of these teams are quite good, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to see some like 60 rated teams with like 20 chemistry, so you're just going to want to play them on professional difficulty. Now we're going to go over, and we're just going to recap over the objectives just to make sure that the team works. Obviously explain it step by step once again. Now let's go. Kluivert. So score 10 goals using Ligue 1 players. You've got multiple Ligue 1 players in the attack. You've got Kluivert, you've got Bodu, and you've got that right wing. Win 5 games in squad battles on at least professional with at least 3 Serie A and 3 Ligue 1. Obviously we've ticked that off. We've got like I think 7 Serie A and 3 Ligue 1 players. Assist a goal with a through ball. Self-explanatory right there. Like I said, triangle on the PS4 and Y on the Xbox, and score 2 goals per game using Dutch players. We've got like a full Dutch front 4, disregarding our Jonathan David, so there's no worries at all. Relatively easy objectives today, boys. Hope you did enjoy, and until next time, see you later.